I'm thinking of pulling for her. She definitely seems really cool and interesting. I can't wait to learn more about her. Him, I don't know. Don't necessarily pull for a lot of male characters. They just don't interest me for a lot of personal reasons. Ballerina girl, she looks interesting. She just reminds me a lot of Eula. I don't know, I vibe with her, but I also don't. I feel like I need to know more about her and potentially see her in game before I decide to pull. Him, probably going to skip. Again, don't really pull for a lot of male characters. Definitely pulling for the Saritsa. Also going to pull for the maid character. She looks really, really cool, and I really like her design. This male character, probably dependent on who he is running with. Out of all the male characters, he is the one that intrigues me the most. This dude, the purple eyes, he looks very fascinating. Probably not going to pull for him. The fairy guard, not 100% sure if I'll pull for her. I don't know. There's just something about her design that I just don't necessarily love, but we'll see. I might end up changing my mind in game whenever she gets released. Yes, event wishes. Who's rewriting? No, no, not in the same. Oh no, I'm rude. Okay, I have quite a lot of decisions to make now. What are you? You look gorgeous. I don't want to touch you, but also I am going to. Thank you. I only have enough pulls to go up to her 50-50. 10 pity in. Just watch it be like an early 5-star. So I don't have a single copy of her. There's 20 pity in. God. I mean, it would be amazing if I win her 50-50 right here, right now.
Oh, should I introduce myself again? I'm Nicole.
I am speechless. I am so speechless. Holy crap. That was lucky. That was so lucky. This is so oh, okay. Sorry. The way that angled, it looked like she jumped off the edge. Like, use all of my bust. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Buffs. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, I can't wait until they reunite. It's gonna be so cute.
She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna... Snezhnaya?
Oh my god!
Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why?
Oh my god, this is so adorable.
Snezhnaya. Now we're even. I missed you so much. That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh my god, that was so cute. And then she took off her eye mask. Oh my god, oh my god, okay. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. This is where I start raging and start hating Imaginary Theater because it's like, god damn it. Oh, look at this. Oh, like 7 in like the last like 10 seconds. Crazy. And the only characters I'm swapping to is Shalonen. Oh, look at that. I have 40 seconds to go. Arlecchino's dead, but it does not matter in the slightest. I'll sit back for like 20 seconds. I'll just run around. If I get her on her 50-50 or I have to go up to the guarantee. Here goes nothing. Okay. Okay. Nobody panic. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. So nervous. Okay.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nefer, head of the Curatorium of Secrets.
Oh,
You may have
thank God.
heard a few rumors about me, but don't let that trouble you. Fact or fiction, I assure you it won't impact our collaboration.
Oh, thank God. Oh, this is really fun. I like this. I like that it's more than just like, oh, let's run in like a straight line and then get out. That there's an actual, I was not paying attention. Just, oh my God. Can you not? Where did you go? Stop jumping around. Are you just constantly doing this, or can I like get you out of this? Okay, okay. No, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. I can tell like who my main DPS is. Full health, full health, full health. Almost dead.
Why? Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Get this team out of here. I don't want you. I want my exploration team. Thank you very much. Deploy. Oh, oh my God. Okay. So the first one took me like 10 tries. This one just took me 1. Got it. This is pretty. Oh my God. I think that this is like my favorite domain thus far. My first 5-star character, I spent a few polls on Raiden's banner at the time. I got up to the 50-50, which at the time I did not even know that it was the 50-50. I lost my 50-50 to Delup, which threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, I don't get the character on the banner? Like, what? But I know that her banner was like leaving within a day or two, and I just did not have time to get more primos to guarantee Raiden. I ended up fully exploring Dragon Spine to try to get enough primo gems for Shao. He's on banner. I really want to get him. And of course, because I was guaranteed, I ended up getting him. To this day, I have not built him. I am just going to start wishing for Snezhnaya. 30. Oh, wow. Okay. I had a lot more pity than I thought. So I guess this is 40. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. If not, okay. 50 pity in. Nice. Another Beto. Another free wish. Okay. 60 pity in. Nice. Nice. Fremine. This is 70 pity in. Okay. So far, no early, which to be honest, I expected. Another Fremine, which is nice. This should be the 50-50, if my calculations are correct. Okay. 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 This is where I start getting so nervous. I was like, oh no. Okay. Another Beto.
Self-introductions. If you're supposed to know me, you'll get to know me naturally. And if you're not,
fuck yes.
The time and energy.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. You know what Ayaka's. I mean, Ayaka's pretty. I was gonna say she's pretty fine, but she's not. She's not on a 4-piece set. Lovely. Actually made all of the people that were helping her like quit or have a mental breakdown. Oh, it's sad for you, Savannah, but like what you did to other people is unforgivable. Don't do that to me. I'm waiting for another one to pop up. Fuck you. I can just push it. What the hell? Do I just push? Do I just push it? Maybe not.
Reason for its existence.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
Oh my God.
Consider your position carefully. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs?
Who says there will be a next time?
I'm sorry, we're going up the ruler of death?
For every one of us, there's the chance that we might not wake up. We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm.
Your obsession with it baffles me. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed.
This is very interesting. I was hoping for like some other characters. I'll probably end up getting like one of Navia's constellations because I enjoy playing her. Out of everyone, I think that would be it out of all the new characters. I'm assuming that it basically resets. So I'm assuming that whatever characters you picked the first time, you can get another constellation for. Because if not, that would absolutely suck. If that's the case, then I'll probably go for Yao Miko's C3. Like, it's so hard because a lot of these characters, either A, I don't use, or B, I don't own. No. I've been running around this cave, I think for 20 minutes, looked up a guide, could not understand it. All I had to do was look up at the sky.
Order. The time for us to meet again will come very soon.
Okay.
Our goal
She looks so good.
is the heavenly principles.
I'm a completionist. Everything's like 100% on my accounts. Like when I say like 100%, I mean like 100%. Most of the regions I've done like all of the world quests. I've also done majority of the story quests. I don't talk about the hangouts. Hangouts are not my forte. And I've done majority of Natlands quests. At some point I would like to get all of my characters to like level 90 and like all built. Still like that Dory is just chilling in the background. There's just a ball of pink over by the station. I'm thinking of pulling for her. She definitely seems really cool and interesting. I can't wait to learn more about her. Him, I don't know. Don't necessarily pull for a lot of male characters. They just don't interest me for a lot of personal reasons. Ballerina girl. She looks interesting. She just reminds me a lot of Eula. I don't know. I vibe with her, but I also don't. I feel like I need to know more about her and potentially see her in game before I decide to pull. Him, probably going to skip. Again, don't really pull for a lot of male characters. Definitely pulling for the Saritsa. Also going to pull for the maid character. She looks really, really cool, and I really like her design. This male character, probably dependent on who he is running with. Out of all the male characters, he is the one that intrigues.
Please show your ticket.
Hello. For the first time, I remembered to open OBS in administrator mode. That's great. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am so excited to continue on with the Archon quest. I left off where we just was able to exit out of I don't know what this building is called actually. The theater. So all the crazy stuff happened there. And now we're going to go check on Paimon. But before I do, I want to use up my my resin, actually. Where is... I might as well fight this boss a little bit, so that way then I can build up Odette. But yeah, at the end of the last stream, my brain was so fried. It's like I did almost like a 7-hour live stream yesterday, which is crazy. I was hoping that I would be able to finish the quest Act 2 yesterday, but that obviously did not happen. But yeah, like so much stuff has happened in Act 2. I mean, so far I was like, this is quite loud.
Lush as the moon. No more lies.
Hold on. This.
Branch into song. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
I just want to double check something. Yeah, I'm going to definitely turn this down. Just like a smidge. Oh, it probably... Okay. But yeah, that was definitely quite loud. Like in my mixer, I was just like, oh, this is definitely getting quite loud. Can I? Oh, okay. Whatever. I will hopefully that the sound quality was okay last stream. Because I'm just now noticing it. Okay, let's... There we go. Nice. Okay, whoops. I know that we get some stuff for her through the Archon quest, so I don't necessarily want to... Yeah, I'll probably won't farm this anymore. Ooh. So like this stream, I wanted to spend more time with building up Odette and also exploring Snezhnaya a lot more. But because I wasn't able to finish the Archon quest yesterday, I was like, I need to do that first. Before I get too involved with leveling up and building Odette. But I kind of just want to see what her recommended weapons are. What is her best weapon? Hmm. Let's see. I know I know a lot of people are putting the... I think it looks like the finale of the deep weapon on her. Okay. I honestly don't know. I'm like, I feel like there's so many different Okay, so essentially it depends on what you're running team-wise for her. Looks like it depends. What? 'Cause I know it's Snezhnaya, Yao Miko, but I don't know what the third slot would be for her team. What would be her team? Okay. Hmm. Okay, so it looks like Alosha would be slotted in the fourth slot. Does he provide healing? He does. Right? Okay, so definitely, so he provides healing. So then I could do the Fontaine Craftable then. Question is, do I have it? I think I believe that I should have it. Do I have one leveled up though? That is also another question. And then I know that a lot of people say to have it R5. Where is it? Of course it's not leveled up. Okay. Do I have the materials? Do I have the materials to level this up? That is the question. Since it's a Fontaine weapon, I feel like I should, but also you never know. Oh yeah. Okay, so I have at least... Oh, weird that it needs Okay. Very, very interesting. They would need handguards for a Fontaine Craftable, but sure. That somehow makes sense, I guess. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely have a good chunk of materials. God, she's gonna be so much easier to build than Snezhnaya. Because like I felt like Snezhnaya, I mean, well, Snezhnaya was somewhat easy to build. I just, or what? No, it was Nicole. Nicole was the one that I had issues with building because I didn't have the materials for a weapon, and then I also don't have a lot of fragile resin left over. I can craft 13, then I can craft 50. So I may have to do 1 or 2 levels of a weapon domain for this, but other than that, that's pretty much all good to go. What about talents? Talents is going to be the other thing because I'm definitely going to have to farm all of this. Okay. Hello? It should, oh, because I have not discovered it yet. Ooh. Well, okay. If that's the case, resin is uncapped. So I think what I'll end up doing is just starting the Archon quest, or like finishing up Act 2 of the Archon quest and then kind of going from there. Because I don't want to condense my resin if I need to farm the overworld boss. Plus also I still need to unlock the domain, which is over here, I think. Yes. Yeah. Talent domain is over here. But yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to condense my resin if I have to farm a little bit more of her boss materials because I don't really feel like doing math at this point. Okay. Okay, let's finish this quest. I'm so excited. But yeah, since I kind of got sidetracked, I'm really loving this quest so far. Act 1 was okay. It was kind of slow, but it was kind of slow, but I felt like it made sense for it to be slow. We're getting to know all of the we're getting to know more about Snezhnaya, their people, how things are going, all that sort of stuff. So it's very much sorry, I just saw that the train is moving in the background. That is so cool. Sorry. Got distracted. But yeah, like I thoroughly, like I get why Act 1 was slow. I felt like it completely was warranted for it to be slow, but Act 2? Oh my god. I think Act 2 has to be the most sickest way to introduce a character that Genshin has ever done. Oh my god, it was so crazy. I loved it so much. Okay. But I feel like I don't know how much is left of this quest. I probably would say there's probably about, I want to say, an hour left of this quest, because there's stuff that I've seen in the trailers that has not happened yet, and so I'm very curious to know how we're going to get there, what all of this is what all is happening, how we get from point B to point C, and where this quest actually ends off. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, that was such a beautiful shot, actually.
I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, as far as Paimon's concerned, I probably just went out to watch a very short show. I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off.
What do you mean? Is there danger?
Shh. Stay quiet. Let's go inside and take a look.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again?
Oh. Interesting. What happened? What were you just talking about?
I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances,
Wait.
there was really nothing we could do.
Tell me, what happened to Paimon?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned. There was nothing we could do.
Oh my god. I'm also very curious to know what connection the Jester has with Paimon. Okay. It's so interesting that, like, clearly the Jester knows something.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural. I assure you, he absolutely did not use any force.
Sorry, I just had an image of, like, the Jester just, like, picking up Paimon as if she was, like, a little, like, baby in his arms. And I was like, that is the most cursed but cute image ever.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately, keeping a close eye on their progress. Everyone in the Fatui has heard about it by now. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace first, which is exactly where we were headed anyway.
Interesting.
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so excited. I felt like where I left off yesterday, I was like, oh, it's almost the quest. I know the quest is almost over, but
It's
like,
just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
like, I knew that there probably wasn't that much left over to finish the quest, but like, my brain was so fried with everything that happened earlier in Act 2 that I'm like, I can't go on. Plus it was getting late for me. I'm just like, I have to stop, but I see that the break where everything kind of settled down didn't last long.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like you. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelik, enemy of Project Stuzha. Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands. There might be devices inside that are easier for an insider to deal with.
Ooh.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time to hesitate.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll bring this party. I feel like this party is pretty okay for like whatever gets thrown our way.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access.
See ya.
What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
Ooh, the music's really pretty here. I don't know if I'm supposed to fight them. I mean, so far there's nothing really blocking my way. Am I going the right direction? No. There we go. I'm like, I don't really feel like fighting them if I don't have to. If I have to, then whatever, but
Now,
do you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Then don't
Yes.
blame me for what happens next!
I'm assuming... Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that I have to fight them.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Feeling lucky?
There we go.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
I mean, you can't argue with that. Makes it harder to get in and easier to hide.
The style doesn't really look like the
Ooh.
Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
True. So pretty.
Stay alert!
Oh, I guess I have to fight. Just like I just want to get I'm like I just want to play the story, but I'm technically still playing the story, but I'm like I just want to see how it unfolds. I'm very curious. I'm very excited. Just like get out of my way.
Intruders? Don't come any closer!
Just what are you guys trying
Interesting.
to do here?
I'm gonna fix your skull!
I feel like the dude has never really seen combat that much.
Busted.
He sounded more like a pen pusher. Like, yes, this job wasn't meant to come with me needing to carry a gun or shoot anyone. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. I am technically, I did resonate with Cryo. That's right.
Quietly now.
Oop. I probably don't have to deal with those people.
Game's up. Fun's over.
What? Where am I? I don't know. That like.
Interferes with the jester's work.
I couldn't. The camera went all funky there for a hot second. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Nice. You know what? At least they're rewarding my hard work. Yes. Ooh. So pretty.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal
Oh.
with these before we move on.
Okay. That was not what I thought that was going to do. I thought I thought we had to sneak through it.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it doesn't need
Such
too much
surprise.
effort. So I can just like clear it with oh no, never mind.
Feeling lucky?
I can definitely just clear it with Navia's. What about, oh, okay, I can also do it with Yulan as well. Takes a little bit longer, but that's fine. Nice. Also, I want to get rid of this red dot. It's bugging me. I can just, yeah, I'm just going to jump down. There's no point in climbing down when you can fly.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Wow. My dudes, you need to get out more. And probably, you know, stay up to date with the latest gossip as well. Which is ironic because, I mean, granted they are researchers, but for me, I'm like, if you're stuck in a place, I feel like gossip would be the #1 thing that you would want to talk about because there's nothing.
The whole reason for Project Snezhnaya to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Oh, that's right. We haven't actually figured out what their plan is. So cool. No, don't mind us. We're just taking a tour. It's fine. Go back to work. You can tell people about this, you know, on your lunch break.
Whoa, who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Okay, goodbye. Granted, I feel like they're not fit for combat, so it's fine.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
Ooh. I do have to say, this area is immaculate. It is so pretty. What are you? Oh.
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way through here.
Oh, interesting.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
How old are we talking? Okay, so like I have a batshit insane theory, but like, what if Paimon is like technically Conrian tech? Like, because like we know that puppets and stuff like that exist, but like, what if? Like, what if she's just Conrian tech? I don't know, like a Conrian puppet or whatnot, and she just doesn't know it.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry.
Oh, interesting. Could you imagine that we actually find out like more information about Paimon and stuff? You know, in Act 1 or Act 2 of Snezhnaya? I really like the on-screen effects. They're really cool. Oh my god,
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
I don't know if I have to defeat all of them, but might as well.
Quietly. This one's got your
Just so that way then they kind of get off my back. I am... Also, I feel like this is not a good area to fight them in.
Here comes the
So I'm going to use everyone's skill, or everyone's burst-ish. I want to get through this. Like, my heart is pounding. I am so excited to learn more. I'm really excited to know. I feel like I said excited like 10 times now, but...
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again already? Odette?
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. I'm also very curious to know what is up with all these like curse of death.
The afterlife again?
Ooh.
I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core Ignis? Could that be what just woke me up?
Interesting. I wonder if this is Death's domain. Because we have the Temple of Space. So I wonder if this is the Temple of Death. But all like the clouds. Oh, that is such a cool imagery. Like the clouds spiraling so then they look like eyes. That is dope. Oh, and I can't run. Oh my god, if that, oh my god. Oh, so Death is 100% watching. She's just like, yeah, no. Oh. That is so creepy though. Oh. Oh, the eyes following. Oh, and there's things that are rising and I don't know where I'm walking. Okay. I don't like that the eyes are following us. That is so creepy. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? I feel like it's rising more and more. Like faster. Like I can't. Hello? There we go. Can't sprint. Yeah, I'm really curious to know what's going on with all these curse of deaths and like why is the ruler of death putting all these curses here? Is it just a phenomenal?
Odette! No signs of life, but past experience says that she should be resurrected before too long. Right?
Interesting.
Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? I feel like something similar happened in a dream I had before. Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly, and I might not have woken up so soon.
Depending on how everything ends, too, in like this act, like it's that thing where like Genshin never kills off characters, especially, well, they kill off NPCs, but they don't kill off playable characters. This is a very interesting setup if they are planning on killing off a playable character or multiple playable characters, because the thing is that like the curse of death, like the characters are dying, but then they're being resurrected. They're coming back to life. And we've kind of gotten into this very comfortable place where we're like, oh, don't worry, yes, they're dead, but like they'll come back. I'm like, if they're setting up for something where all of a sudden, you know, a character dies and then they're just like, yeah, don't worry, this character will come back to life, it's fine, and then they don't, that is going to hit so hard. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can see them doing it. I can also see them not doing it. I feel like if they were going to kill off any playable characters, now would be the time. Like, Snezhnaya would be the nation where playable characters would end up dying. But we'll see.
I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to use the time you bought me to get Paimon back. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death. Paimon!
Oh.
Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself.
Oh.
Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon?
1 second.
I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now.
Sorry, hold on. I want to double check something. The weather is like perfect right now. The weather knew that I was like playing some creepy game or creepy quest in Genshin because it just started to downpour. And then I thought that I heard thunder. But like, oh yeah. Granted, where I live, it sucks. I love thunderstorms. I love stormy weather, but like where I live, we get like one thing of thunder, one flash of lightning, and that's it. That's a whole thunder show, or thunderstorm. So it never lasts long. But I was like, I heard something, and I was like, oh, maybe it's thunder. I was like, it can't be thunder. It was sunny like 5 minutes ago. Looks over, it's now like pouring down rain. I'm like, that's fun. Where are we going? We're looking for an object in this area. Maybe over here? Yes. Oh.
Found her! Paimon really is here.
How do we get her? How do we get her out? Oh. Should we really be activating all of this stuff, considering that we don't really know what it is? Okay, there we go. Oh. It is thundering. Oh my God. Oh my God. Literally.
You don't learn, do you?
Also, again, this storm is perfect bloody timing because as she was raining down, as she was coming down, a huge thing of thunder just went, and I'm like, wow, thunder. This storm is not a paid actor, but goddamn, it knows when to show up. Oh my god, that was amazing. Renova.
You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs?
Sorry, I'm like getting distracted. Oh, she looks so good. I know that a lot of people have like, in the trailer, she kind of looked a little uncanny a little bit. But I think that was mostly just the shading or the lack thereof. But my god, she looks so good she looks so good. Also, one second. Oh my god. Renova looks so good. Okay.
Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today. That thing is coming with me.
Oh! Oh my god.
You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death. What do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you.
Renova's
That
so
thing
hot.
may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter.
Creation.
The resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Ooh, the traveler's pissed.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time?
she's pissed. What a cutscene.
I missed you, Paimon.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, she found herself here.
Oh, I am so glad. I am so glad that I saved this for today because I don't think that I could have absorbed all of this yesterday. Oh my god. So Paimon, it's now confirmed that Paimon is a creation of Celestia, but she holds no authority. Interesting. But also, why now do they want to collect her? They also said it too, so interesting. The thunder is now back. Oh. Sorry, that scared me. It was just like it's starting. It's the storm's starting to approach. And it's like it's just been like little rumblings, and then it's just one big one happened. Probably can't hear it on the mic because I've put filters so that outside noise can't be heard. But oh my god! Oh, and I'm also very curious to know what the Jester has. Like, why the Jester, like, obviously, like, there's some sort of connection between Paimon and the Jester. Interesting. Oh, I'm, okay.
The Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
No, interesting.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
Well, you definitely gave me a scare. For my part, I hope you don't mind that I beat a few people up along the way.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
Paimon's asking the correct questions.
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh, yeah. You did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified.
Oh.
As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of Death has been eliminated.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how? By killing
I mean,
her?
but why?
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be in vain. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Ooh.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Oh.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas,
one
research,
second.
or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse.
Come on. You want cat? That's okay. There we go. The cat just wanted
Just now,
in
for
and
instance,
up on her bed.
I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Snezhnaya to gather for us, went to waste. In the end, nothing was gained.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an
Oh.
important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like, when moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken away.
What a violent method.
Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed. Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The Curse of Death was triggered just before she infiltrated the Armory Palace that day.
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean you've actually made some progress?
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated over time. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits, a point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test in an experiment.
Interesting.
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, we could have brought everything we've worked for to fruition. But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly hit an impenetrable wall. As long as Renova's Curse of Death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
And with Project Snezhnaya having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
But she's the ruler of death. She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be the scariest power ever. Is it even possible to beat her?
I mean, yeah, she can kill anyone, but like they won't, at least like the Traveler and like even any people that are triggered or any person that's under the curse of immortality can't be returned to the ley lines. And this is where it's like, I know that a lot of people are just like, ooh, maybe the captain's maybe the captain taking over the Night Kingdom and all that was an experiment in of itself. Hi there, Cap. What do you want? To see kind of like what happens. That it's like, it's a loophole.
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
The best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive.
You're
There are rules.
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for
Yeah.
good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying even the ruler of death has limitations we don't know about?
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space. After all, our goal is the heavenly principles.
Oh my
The
god.
Fatui wanna challenge the heavenly principles?
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principles.
Yeah.
But hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder that Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect any civilians.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is, oh my god, this is so good.
While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya. Is there anything you wish to know?
Okay, so this is pretty much like the end of the quest. About Project Mistletoe, about the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, about your relationship with Paimon. I don't think that there are any more questions. Oh, definitely don't want to pick that. Let's go in order.
I remember hearing the term Mistletoe from Colin.
Mistletoe.
Yeah, Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project Snezhnaya, but not this one.
As you know, Project Snezhnaya is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistletoe.
Which I'm probably going to say is
Many
to
of
take down
things
the
you've
heavenly
encountered
principles.
thus far are essentially for the advancement of that project. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notdry. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective was to use local resources and research findings to build Mistletoe itself.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the heavenly principles, isn't it?
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to Nograi to work on it.
I mean, do you really want to get close to it?
Will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the heavenly principles. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the heavenly principles themselves. Any attempt to use this power against its creator would be a futile endeavor. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar linchpins.
Yes.
This may hold the potential to allow Mistletoe to contend with the heavenly principles.
Because it was a power given, or the silver linchpins are power from the third descender.
You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
Interesting. So this is the energy research that Metri is in charge of. Metri. I'm still gaining, still trying to figure out how to pronounce everyone's name. I never imagined it was such a major Why would you? Okay, never mind.
Design Bureau, Project Snezhnaya, and the new energy experiments. Huh. So, Project Mistletoe is what ties it all together.
It's okay, kitty cat. It's okay. It's just thunder. Loud thunder. Surprisingly, I haven't seen a flash of lightning yet. Sorry, my thing was like, why would you be like, oh, I didn't expect it to be like a major project when it's like we haven't heard that much about it, but
And it looks like your plan is almost complete. No wonder the ruler of death came after you.
About the Tsaritsa
Her
Snezhnaya.
Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it not for this, I imagine she would have been delighted to grant you an audience.
Interesting.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui against me.
I mean, I don't feel like they... See, this is all so interesting because, like, while I have my own hopes for stuff, like, you know, obviously it would be nice to potentially be at the Fatui's, not necessarily Fatui's throats or anything like that, but like that we're not so buddies with the Fatui. I feel like over time we've kind of just been working side by side with the Fatui, with their common goal. Like, we're, even though that we're not looking to necessarily take down the heavenly principles, we are trying to like figure out more about Celestia and find the heavenly principles and so forth and so on, which then coincides with the Fatui's plan regardless. So like, logically it makes sense that they're fine with us being here. As long as we don't cause trouble for them, or as long as we don't go against them, I feel like that's fine. But yeah, I feel like it makes sense.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya's official stance.
Oh, that too.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since
Yes.
forever. What exactly does the Tsaritsa
Well,
want to collect them?
Hold on.
Is it something to do with the fight against the heavenly principles?
Okay, my thinking is because they want to harness the power of the third descender. We know that the Gnosis is the remains of the third descender, so that may be the reason why she's collecting them. Let's see how off I am about that.
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip
Oh.
when she confronts the heavenly principles. Beyond that, you had best ask the Tsaritsa herself. I am not sure if this information is mine to disclose.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules? You're the highest ranking Harbinger. Ugh. Never mind.
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. Why is the Tsaritsa so fixated on this?
Into that today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. Something whose very existence can be negated at any moment.
I mean, that's very much... Conria showed us that as well.
Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, the heavenly principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim. And we must not sit back and accept that fate.
Yeah.
Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the heavenly principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
The Jester's voice acting is so good. I'm also... I wanna... Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I've heard his voice before, but I think, like, I swear I hear everyone's voices. Oh. That's scary. Yep, I'm so surprised. It's still thundering outside. As I said, normally in my area, we get like one thing of thunder, a flash of lightning, and then it's just gone. It's been going on for like half an hour now, and it's getting louder too. That actually scared me. Okay. Doesn't look like the Jester's voice actor is a part of anything that I know, so regardless, I think his voice actor is pretty good.
In return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult for you to understand. Are you aware that all the rules of this world are made up of curses?
That's what they mentioned in the first Snezhnaya trailer.
All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that you and Dainsleif have.
Then, the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection.
Yeah.
Those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the heavenly principles inflicted upon the gods.
Oh, interesting.
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the heavenly principles. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world, and when that time comes, humanity will be completely liberated from curses and lies. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination.
I mean, so Genshin 2.
Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a ceaseless struggle against the environment, in this nation to which the gods have never shown favor, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world.
Interesting. About your relationship with Paimon.
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger. You've got to
Oh.
meet Paimon.
Relax, you're freaking out over nothing.
To explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy
Is because she's a
developed by
creation of
the Armory
Celestia.
Palace is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Interesting.
A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia, but she lacks Celestia's power or authority.
Interesting.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using vtuber technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon descending from Celestia.
Wait. As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using vtuber technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon descending from Celestia. That fucking Melazine in Fontaine, where they said that Paimon had a string attached that was going up to Snezhnaya, or not Snezhnaya, to Celestia. Oh. What?
I presented her to the Vinster King, But he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the cataclysm.
I mean, yeah, like the king wouldn't be happy about it, to be honest, because he oh my god, okay. Oh my god.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. You're saying Paimon was there for that?
Unless the only thing that I can think of is maybe like the cataclysm did something to Paimon and then she was kind of remained dormant. Or no, because it's been, I'm not 100% sure in terms of timeline, like how long it's been since we've been traveling like across the nations.
Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky, being given away as a gift, none of it.
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years.
Oh, so it's been a few years.
From the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia? Was she super smart?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say what kind of being you once were in Celestia. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Interesting. No surprise that the king wasn't exactly taken by your charm. At least it sounds like you were able to fly under the radar.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start. You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon back then, huh?
On the contrary, I completely ignored
Oh.
your existence. I was entirely focused on my struggle against Tear the Wise. But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity.
So I was...
And thus, are worthy of protection.
I mean, I was kind of correct in some regards. Like, I originally thought maybe she was just Conrian technology because the Jester knew her. Like, obviously, I felt like... I mean, it makes sense that she's from Celestia. I feel like we've known that for forever ago. Or it's been strongly implied through her entire design. But I mean, at least, you know, I was kind of right that she was like, she was at Conria's kind of era.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? You're not going to abandon her?
Oh. You're still Paimon to me, Paimon. As long as you're not the heavenly principles, we're good. Foreshadowing?
Oh, phew. That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this, too. She's barely even processed it.
Okay. I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about what's next.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly. I didn't expect you to be quite so transparent with me.
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the ruler of death. And if I presume correctly, You have no intention of letting her actions go unpunished either, do you?
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must join forces unreservedly with whomever we can, if we are to stand anything like a fighting chance.
You're going to challenge the ruler of death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's only...
No bets. I won't back down when it comes to you, Paimon.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, gee. Now Paimon doesn't even know what to say. Anyway, Paimon's super touched.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy. The time for us to meet again will come.
I'm assuming
soon.
that will probably be
Got
accurate.
it. Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistletoe thingy you're gonna use against the Heavenly Principles looks like. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but
I don't know. That feels so sus.
it's okay if the answer's no.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real? Actually, maybe it's best not to. What if her Nova suddenly pops up again? She might take this chance to...
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations are unable to damage it. In that regard, you may rest assured.
Oh. Wow. No wonder Paimon felt so out of sorts recently, even though I was super far away. Alright then. Paimon's ready to take a sneaky peek at this top secret super weapon.
Interesting. Oh, that's the scythe. That's the scythe or the polearm that we saw in the trailer. Ooh. We saw the Tsaritsa wielding. God, that battle's going to be so epic.
Huh? Oh, hey there, Odette!
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness. You look well. Have you recovered?
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better. What are you doing here? Were you waiting for us?
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone, and there was no easy way to sneak past them. So I returned the way I came and waited for you here.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so quickly. Thank you.
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous feeling struck me. Really, you should be thanking this thing instead. Anyway, and now that things here are all taken care of, I have other things I should get back to.
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Snezhnaya has been suspended, so we've convened an emergency meeting. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also discussed feasible layoff plans to optimize revenue and expenditure structure. Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the word, Director.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly compensated. Thank you all for your hard work during this time.
Am I hearing you right? Why? After all the tough times we made it through, now is exactly when we should start to turn a profit.
I just suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Huh. Does there have to be a reason? Iskra, it's time to rest.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokat,
Oh.
given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, a decision has been made to permanently withdraw this codename from use. Considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokat has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities, ultimately securing a waiver for all penalties due to them. Lelik will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename and continue acting as part of the Rokat. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives and methods are equally important when one operates in the shadows. Even with Project Stooge's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacency and rashness and work to consolidate the progress we have made so far. We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation.
Nice. I like that they're kind of giving like a little wrap up on everything.
And the tundra always stand firm. Looks like it's finally over.
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhnaya so lively before.
Oh. Yeah, I like that they're kind of giving us like a little wrap up.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
Yes, I like that they're using this like music. Also, 110% going to pick these because I need them. Oh my god.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
Oh my god. I don't know, like, I don't know why. Like, I'm kind of just tearing up. Like, it feels so stupid to tear up, but like, seeing, like, I mean, it's not even in full view yet, but like, seeing such an iconic scene or such an iconic building from such an iconic trailer, and now finally being able to see it in game is just, oh my god, it's breathtaking. It really is. I think. Yeah. This is, for a hot second, I'm like, wait, is this the building? I'm pretty sure that this is the same building. I would be shocked if it's not.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
Yeah.
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
Sometimes I second guess myself, and I'm like,
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush.
Oh my god. Having Sonora. Yes.
I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so beautiful.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore,
Oh
and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly again!
That was beautiful and gorgeous and touching and heartbreaking and oh my god. Like, I also really love that we're getting to know more about Rosaline as well. Cause like we didn't get to know her. I mean, it was still within like the early days of Genshin where, you know, the Fatui were, you know, our number one enemy, like we didn't really understand, and then as time goes on, we're kind of working with them. Because our goals have shifted. And so we never got to know, really kind of get to know more about Sonora and what she was like. We know that she was cold. We know that she was distant. But like the fact that she had set that up for Odette, that if Odette just wanted to walk away from the Fatui, forget everything that she knows, and just live a life of dancing, she could. She had that ability to. She had that chance. That was breathtaking. I love the animation that they used as well.
It's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. It did make Paimon a little nervous at first, but it's such a relief now. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just very food and fun or something.
I mean, the fact that Nova wants you back.
Can't change anything between us. You're not gonna just. Hey, hurry up! Why are you walking so slowly?
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly this fast.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnaya, but she's more in the mood for flying around right now, so let's save that for later. Wait, they've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too. Huh? And this is Paimon's favorite mystery story from Fontaine. Wow, it got a sequel. The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting too, but also kind of heavy. Not the easiest things to look around.
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dolls. Which do you like better?
Oh, this is adorable. I'm going to say points to the one with Odette.
All right, boss, we'll take both. Paimon
Of course.
will have the other one.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one. All right, fine, I'll pay.
There you are. Thanks for visiting.
Paimon will grab this and then. Huh? Huh?
Oh, they're Russian dolls.
How many layers does this thing have? And what are you laughing at?
Oh,
Huh.
adorable.
You knew all along, didn't you? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza. Hey, look! That looks like Tartaglia. Hey, Tartaglia!
We actually get
I know
to
that
see
voice. Of course. If it isn't
what's her
Paimon
name?
and my old
Tanya?
comrade. You're looking well, Paimon. All better?
It's been a day. It's been like 12 hours and I can't remember.
Wrong and fix Paimon right up.
I always get mixed up with Trucer.
Safe too.
Oh, yeah. About that. That was kind of embarrassing. Who could have known that our director would go looking for you in person? So sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, right. Let me introduce you.
Tanya.
This is my little sister, Tonya.
Oh, Tonya. Not Tanya, Tonya.
Hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
This is a Tonya that we know.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true, of course.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
Oh, that makes sense as to why she wasn't a part of it. Wait, you mean you didn't even tell Tonya I was going to be in your place?
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and
You
down
know
the
what?
city for him, and he only told me about it when I finally caught him at the gates of Glupov.
It was for the best.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the Traveler would fill you in when she got there.
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you. How was I supposed to know that you'd stood me up?
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am. I'll make it up to you somehow. Just... please don't tell Mom and Dad.
Oh, this is
The
adorable.
mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings. It's probably for the best that the real Tonya didn't get caught up in that mess.
And
Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelek.
it's really my fault for being late. I should have come to find you first.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way, what did you think? You were one of the first people to see it, you know?
I would say the best is yet to come.
Huh? What kind of review is that? Hey, look!
Ooh. Ooh, it's the Sarisa. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, what a way to end the quest. Why just that wasn't me touching the controller, that was just the character moving on her own. Oh my god. What a way to end the quest. Oh okay, hold on. Let me, before we get into like anything else, let me I just need to do something real quick. So I'll be right back. Okay. I am now back. So, what an amazing quest. So like my overall thoughts of it is the fact that Act 1, excuse me. Okay. Act 1 was all right. It was, I mean, honestly, So, Act 1, I felt like was all right. There wasn't really anything crazy happening, which makes sense. It's the first act. We have to get to know a little bit more about Snezhnaya, about the characters, about the issues, all of that stuff. Act 1 was very much just setting up, set up. In terms of pacing, I think that Genshin really knocked it out of the park in terms of pacing with these quests. The only pacing issue that I have with Act 1 per se is when they introduce the Shadow Realm and the guns. I think that it would have been fine if they introduced the Shadow Realm, maybe have like a very short introduction to it. Like maybe we'll, you know, like maybe do like 1 or 2 trains full of enemies, and then we skedaddle out of there. It felt way too much. It was a tutorial for the Shadow Realm, and it didn't need to be in the Archon quest. I think that it should have just been its own separate quest line to introduce us, get us to know kind of the different weapons, the different mechanics, all of that stuff. It felt like halfway through, I'm just like, okay, if this was a regular quest, I would just back out of it, so then I could continue on with the Archon quest. Because I'm not here to play a shooter game. I'm not here to learn about to do a tutorial or anything like that. I'm here to play the story. So that, I would say, is the only issue that I had with Act 1. Again, Act 1 felt pretty standard. Nothing crazy happening, nothing nothing crazy going on. It was very much just set up, that sort of thing. In terms of overall favorites, like Act 1 out of like all of the nations, like if I had to rank the Act 1 out of all the nations, I would say it's probably 3rd or 4th on my list. I think tied for number 1 would be Fontaine and Nod Cry. I would say I still think that Fontaine has the best Act 1, to be honest. Act 1 was really good in Fontaine. Act 1 in Nod Cry was also phenomenal, but I think that would be my second favorite Act 1. I think it's so hard to like figure out what other acts. So yeah, I think Snezhnaya would probably just be maybe 3rd. Again, Act 1 wasn't bad in any means. It was just set up. Act 2, however, holy crap. Act 2 was phenomenal. Again, I think pacing was amazing. Nothing. Oh, that's also the other thing that I wanted to point out with Act 1 in terms of pacing. We were walking around like Snezhnaya and we were getting to know more about the issues that were going on and the characters and so forth and so on. I felt like a lot of the scenes didn't linger too long on each issue. So like with like when we got introduced with Alosha, like Alosha, the issues that we had with Alosha were the energy issues, the figuring out that the energy wasn't, that someone was stockpiling energy even though that they didn't need it. Like that was, we didn't necessarily do a lot of the heavy lifting. Like there was a little bit of investigation, but it wasn't like we were there for like an hour or two just doing that one thing. And it was wrapped up pretty quickly. And that was something where I felt like we kind of walked in, got little bit tidbits of like information and this and that. But we didn't necessarily linger on anything too long. But yeah, Act 2 is phenomenal. Oh my god, I have to say, the way that they introduced Renova in Act 2 was absolutely phenomenal. Like, of course we gotta, have her model and stuff like that, and her model descending from the sky. But the fact that Renova essentially shapeshift into Alosha at the end of the theater part was golden. And the fact that things just kept getting crazier and crazier. It was just like, okay, yes, like, there's some deceased among us, we're trying to figure out who's the deceased, and have them find peace, so that way then the ley lines doesn't keep taking our friends. And then with I want to say Mitrai, and is that his name, Mitrai? It just sounds so much like Meteor, and I think that I'm psyching myself out, but I'm just going to say Mitrai. If that's incorrect, it's whatever. Still learning how to pronounce everyone's name. But like Odette sitting here and saying, "Oh yeah, like Mitrai is dead," and thinking that he's the deceased. Then we found out that was Tonya, and like Tonya's not actually Tonya. And like I think that they also did a phenomenal job in terms of not really letting us foreshadowing that something was wrong with Alosha up until the very end. Like the stuff about Alosha, you know, at the door trying to not get Tonya to leave because it might overwhelm, or like asking why Tonya is leaving so soon and stuff like that. That would be like the only thing that kind of struck me as a little odd. But even for me, I kind of just put it out in my mind. The only reason why I was able to figure out that it was Alosha was because every other character had like some sort of major character story or character arc where we kind of got to know them a little bit more. Like something major has happened with the remaining cast, except for Alosha. Alosha was the only one that was kind of very much more lurking in the shadows. He was very passive. And I also think that it works extremely well because we've gotten to know him a bit more, but like, we're still, you know, we've only met him in Act 1. Like, this is now Act 2. We can't really sit here and say that this isn't how you would react in a situation like this. But yeah, and then figuring out that basically everyone was dead, and we were basically in purgatory, and that Renova was very much just watching from the shadows as Alosha and like kind of gently guiding us was phenomenal. I have to say that's probably my favorite character introduction in all of this game. I think that they did that incredibly well. The stuff with Paimon, very intrigued, very interesting. I'm very curious to know what they mean in terms of a celestial creation for Paimon. Like, what was she created to do? You know, and why does, I mean, it's also very interesting that Renova, I don't know, like, it's so interesting because I feel like Renova would have known that, like, Paimon was missing if Paimon, I don't know. It's so interesting that now Renova wants to collect Paimon. So that's going to be, so yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, I mean, it's so good. And the fact that we ended off with seeing the Tsaritsa, phenomenal, absolutely amazing to end off a quest. I am also really glad that I did this part of the quest today. I don't think that my brain could have handled it yesterday. I was near the end, like where I stopped, I was tapped out. I'm like, I can't, my brain cannot handle all of this information that's going on. The fact that they want to kill Renova as well. Oh my god. I'm really excited to see where Act 3 and 4 are going to go. I feel like, again, with Nod Cry, like Act 1 and 2 was crazy, and then it just kept getting crazier and crazier and crazier. But yeah, I think Genshin's done a phenomenal job in terms of pacing. And even like character writing. I mean, Odette's, you know, even though that I'm a little bit disheartened at the fact that she didn't necessarily hate us and that she kind of went along with the ride, I feel like as we got to know her a bit more, it made more sense in terms of her character, and in terms of her relationship with Rosaline. I think that if like Rosaline was very distant, very cold, like she wasn't loving in any sort of way. So it makes sense that Odette has a lot of kind of conflicting feelings in terms of her, Rosaline's death, in terms of, you know, everything. So I definitely think that that's a bit, I mean, as much as I wish that there was a little bit of tension between Odette and the Traveler, I feel like it makes sense that there isn't, based off of her character and her character story. So like there's that. Yeah, I mean, it's such an amazing art conquest, to be honest. Okay. With that being said, let me go and grab all of this. Nice. I don't... Okay. You can grab that. Want to get rid of all of the red dots except for this one. I need to do this before I go live. So I'll probably do this. Because like last time that I hit this button, it crashed the game. So I definitely don't want to do that. Oh, okay, I see. Nice. Is there more? I don't understand. What it means by, oh, maybe this one? Like, I don't... Hey, how's it going? I just finished the Archon quest. It was truly amazing.
Speaking of the art of Montanian painting...
I also want to fix one thing.
That's enough. Uncle, aren't you cold? Report anything unusual to me at once.
Oh, speaking of the art of Montanian painting...
There we go. Whoops.
That's enough. Uncle, aren't you cold?
Nice. And also, like, that sucks that you've been sick. Oh, I hate being sick. Yeah, I won't spoil anything for the Archon quest because it's really good. Also, okay, what I want to do, yeah, okay, before I do that, but yeah, it definitely sucks that you're sick. I hate being sick as well. Thankfully I haven't been sick that much. I know that when I was working at my old job, I would get sick like every 3 or 4 months because I was working around kids. And kids do be gross sometimes. And so yeah, and then also with my work, I worked alongside like a small team of people. And so when one person gets sick, everyone else gets sick. But yeah, it definitely sucks. But yeah, thankfully, I mean, I'm no longer working there, so I haven't been sick at all. Yeah. Okay. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want to switch. I thought that I had swapped to the weapon that I was going to use, but apparently not. Where is it? Wait. Oh, it's here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's the amount of times that I've seen kids just like happily lick their fingers and then just like touch every surface imaginable. It's just like, why? Yeah, like it's oops. I looked up earlier this stream what weapons would be good. I know that people were saying Finale of the Deep is good as long as you have a healer to clear the Bond of Life, but I believe the Losha is a healer, I think. Yeah. So he is a healer, so I should be able to clear the Bond of Life. Which also means that I need to level him up as well. Okay. Do you have more? Since I finished the Archon quest, I now have materials, which is great. Not as much as I thought, but that's fine. So I need to do a few more runs of this one. And I want to change teams. Whoops. I could... Well, I mean, not really. I was like, I could bring out my Snezhnaya team, but half of it's not built yet, so... I'll just work with this team. But people were also saying that oh, this is... Oh, I know why. Okay. Sorry. It was kind of loud for me, like the sounds and stuff. And I was like, why is it loud? What is going on? And it's because I turned up my volume for the quest. I should, yeah.
No more lies.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been pretty much staying off of social media as much as possible so then I wouldn't get spoiled for the quest. But I haven't seen much of her kit leak, or her kit that's been leaked. I mean, so far she looks really interesting. Yeah, I'm probably going to pull for her. Probably. Okay. I still need some more of this. Whoops. No, I'm going farm it. I need 8, 12, and 20. Okay. I guess I can do a few more rounds of the boss at least.
3 moons converge.
Whoops. Wrong character. Yeah, I don't know either. Like, it's, I've briefly seen, a few things, but nothing too intensely. So I honestly don't know if she's a healer or a supporter or anything. Okay, there we go. Cool. Do. Why? Oh, that's why. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I definitely also want to start exploring some of Snezhnaya. I know. Whoops. That was not what I wanted. There we go. I don't know if Anepha's shield just like broke, or if it was due to the fact that I forgot to use her skill. I honestly cannot remember. There we go. I think how much resin do I have left over? I have one. I can do one more round, so that's what I'm going to do. Make sure I reskill.
No more lies.
Yeah. Whoa.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. No more lies.
Sometimes I can't. Sometimes Nefer gets stuck in her skill, and then I can't switch out fast enough. And then she ends up getting hit. It's like something that I've started to notice. Okay. That is enough of that. Okay, that's that. Okay. I'm just gonna go to Mondstadt to claim my adventurer rewards. Or my daily rewards. Because I'm going to constantly go back and check that red dot, thinking that it's something that I need to deal with. I don't want to do that. Yeah, definitely Mavawika can probably one-shot. Like, well, Mavawika does one-shot a lot of stuff.
Add Astra.
I'm just not playing particularly well at the moment. I don't know why. I'm just... Oh, okay. So I found 2 of the 3... local legends. I constantly want to say weekly bosses, and that's not what it is. I got that one. Whoops. And I also feel like I'm misclicking a lot of buttons for whatever reason. Like right now. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go back to... Oh my... Sorry, this is like the first time seeing all this. This is beautiful. Oh my god. That is so beautiful. Okay. So... what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think... let me travel here. I don't want to just spend all the time leveling up and building Odette. I would like to also do a little bit of exploration. That is what I wanted. Okay, so I have 1831. So I might as well... every time today. Let me go and actually farm these. And then when I'm farming, I can also unlock some of the areas because I have not unlocked half of this map. Which is ever so fun. Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. I know I can't wait to start exploring. I've been wanting to explore for so long. I also turned off the all the players constructs or whatever they're called. I don't mind them. I'll probably end up turning them back on once I've gotten to a higher level of exploration in Snezhnaya. It's like, I don't necessarily mind them being on. I just... It's just that when I'm exploring, I want to explore at my own pace, and I don't really like having hints. And that was what I felt like a lot of the constructs were just kind of giving me hints to different things or different locations. And also sometimes it gets hard to tell between what is a part of the what is a part of the of a puzzle versus what is just someone's construct. Because every time they'll go, every time that I go to do a puzzle, or every time that I see one of those constructs, I'm like, oh, this is part of the puzzle. And then I just kind of waste a whole bunch of time trying to figure out what I need to do in the area, only to realize that it wasn't a puzzle at all. So, also I want to change my teams. There we go. I think I'm going to change out Nicole for Anefa.
Commencing task.
Just because I know the last time that I was exploring, anytime that I did, what's her name? Nicole. Anytime that I did Nicole's skill, it would melt the ice underneath, which is such a cool mechanic and like little detail. But it kind of got annoying when I'm trying to fight an enemy and I'm kind of just struggling. But yeah, I think that it's good that Genshin added the player, like having players leave notes in other players' worlds. I think that it makes it kind of makes you realize that even though you're playing as a single player, that there are other people playing alongside you. But yeah, it definitely gets annoying. Where I need to go this way. I love everything. I love everything with Snezhnaya so far. I also cannot wait to start exploring more of the other areas as well. Because I haven't even found the
Installation chamber. Come no closer.
Whatchamacallit, the more autumn themed area yet. I haven't even found that. Yeah. Ooh, there's a chest. There's a chest up there. What the hell was that? I don't know, it almost felt like snow fell for a hot second. No, I'm not doing that. Not right now. It's also very interesting. Not interesting, but I also really like the fact that you can't climb up on a lot of the glaciers. I think you can maybe, no. Whoa. Yeah, you can't climb up on any of the glaciers, which I love. It's such a unique thing. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, definitely getting drowned. What is this? Don't know. Hold on.
Yeah. Cleanup sequence initiated.
No. Interesting. I don't know what this does. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, where, because I know that there's I know that there's an Oculus somewhere around here. Up here. I guess I could potentially go from up here. Nice. Hey, how's it going? But yeah, I finished Snezhnaya's Archon quest. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal quest. Like I don't want to say too much. Just because I don't want to spoil anyone for anyone who hasn't done the quest, but like it is phenomenal. Oh, you're okay. I see. Whoa. I see now. That went completely over my head, to be honest.
Quietly now.
I thought it was just
Gotcha.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I thought you were someone that followed me on YouTube, and then you're in Twitch. Not that it was the same username. But hey. I'm also very tired, so like my brain's so not working today either. I mean, I'm so not used to streaming for 4 days, and then on top of that, streaming for like 6 to 7 hours each stream. I woke up today, I'm just like, I just want to stay in bed.
Mistake.
But I have to finish the Archon quest no matter what. But at least today isn't today I'm just going to end stream at
Take it easy.
Regular time. Can't go overtime, unfortunately. I have an appointment. Yeah, my brain's just not working today. Where am I going? I am going in the opposite direction of what I want to do. Fantastic. I also want to unlock all of the Statue of Seven and try to unlock all of the teleport waypoints as well. Yes. I hate when your brain's so fuzzy when you're sick. Oh. See, this is like the only reason why I would want the player's constructs in my world, because at least then I would get notified saying that there was a world quest, that be careful, don't trigger it. We're just passing by, that's it, don't say anything. You two punks still want to talk back? Time for, it's this quest.
Show me what you got.
That's right, I stumbled into this quest yesterday. Because I unlocked the teleport waypoint. Oh, that sucks. I mean, on one hand, it's great because then you can just spend time playing it, but like also depending on how sick you are, sometimes you just don't want to do anything and don't want to focus on anything. Oh, it's autoplaying. So you're begging for mercy after doing something bad, huh? Get him, good traveler. I'm on it. Whoa, stop. I can pay ya, I got cash. You see that tunnel over there? That's how we snuck into town, and that's where our stash is right now. All the loot we swiped is inside. But hey, obviously all that stuff's yours now. Although what? You're not trying to back on your word, are you? Nah, no one's backing out of anything, man. The tunnel entrance is all caved in. I can't get in there, and neither can you. Took me a whole lot of wiggling just to get this naive little punk to help me. And then I went and got the dynamite all ready according to his little plan. But he kept dragging his feet while me and my boys were about to freeze into this bloody icicle. And then you're the ones who showed up instead. least I could say, least I can still go squeeze him for that 100 times breach of contract fee he owes me. Otherwise, this whole thing would be a total bust. A penalty of 100 times? That seems a bit much. Right? That's daylight robbery. And so what if it's daylight robbery? Look, I didn't mean to, but it's not like I have any other choice. Looking for loot is risky businessman. Though we didn't run into this giant fireball everyone's been yapping about. We're still near about kicked the bucket trying to haul out that super rare treasure. And now that all that loot ain't mine anymore, oh my god, I'm going to find a way to make sure I don't lose my shirt at least. Hey, robbery is still wrong no matter what your reasons are. If it wasn't for the fact that Star Traveler knows how to fight, my brain. Yeah, it's that thing where I like doing all the world quests. Like I've read every single world quest. I've skipped the beginning of this quest because it interrupted the Archon quest. I'm like, I don't really feel like doing this right now. And then also I do have dyslexia, so which is why sometimes I stumble over my words when reading, or I don't know how to read certain words. And it's something where I've noticed that I haven't really been reading that much, and it's kind of gotten harder for me to decipher words. And so by reading the world quests, I'm trying to work on that skill a little bit more. So that way then I can read a little bit better and know how to decode certain words and stuff like that. That's, yeah. You should really turn over a new leaf while there's still time. I won't do it again, I swear. From here on out, I'm making myself scarce, and you aren't ever see my face again. And then sometimes I find I also find sometimes my reading abilities, it could also be affected by my ADHD as well, because sometimes I can't focus on the words that are being said. Like my mind's just kind of skipping over it. But yeah, I just enjoy doing the world quests. And I find that reading them out loud is, it makes them a lot more fun as well. And so I find that reading them out is just, it adds something to the story. Do I have... Ooh, I'm just missing one, and then I can level that up. Fantastic. And I think it's just cryo to activate it, yeah. Nice. Ooh, there is a Oculus around here. Whoa. Somewhere that I can go grab. Ooh, it's down here. There we go. Oh, and then I also have to remember that those are the Mora chests now. Now I can level up the statue. Nice. Offer all. But yeah, I don't really necessarily want to do any world quests today. I just want to explore. Nice. Nice. I love getting Primo Gems. It is not known when the Traveler gave up. Okay. I don't know if that is the same all the time or if it's different. Nice. Okay, so with that done, all of this. Oh, interesting. Whoops. Ooh. I wonder if this is blocked off by a quest. I don't know. I have a feeling that it probably is. Let's go find out. Plus, there's now an Oculus as well. That's my thinking as well. I mean, I feel like it makes sense that it's blocked. Because I know that, I know from the very little that I've heard about, that I've seen going around. Whoa. That some people are saying that Snezhnaya, the areas in Snezhnaya are definitely blocked off by quests. Would you do this again? No. Think. Whoa. Nope. How do you switch it? No. Nope. Oh, I guess I can't delete that. I can just delete this. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I know. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too mad about areas being blocked off by quests. I don't like time-gated quests. And I know that that was something in Inazuma that I absolutely hated. Because it got to be a point where I was doing, I think, 3 or 4 different world quests, and each of them were time gated. And it's like I remember logging in, I think for like a week straight, and I had to do each part of 4 different quests every single day. Great for the primos, but like it really sucked. But yeah, so as long as it's not, I guess. Yes, this. There we go.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, then what would be not
This one's got your name on it.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it. Especially because it looks like it's going to be a part of a quest. Ooh, I can also do... No, I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so then that is all blocked off. I can get this waypoint over here. Yeah, it's definitely... Sometimes the world quests definitely take a hot minute for my brain to process. That hurt. Ooh, what's going on over here? Oh, that is such a adorable place for one of those coins. I know I walked into the event quest that was going on, and for a hot minute I did not realize that it was the event. I thought that it was just a regular world quest. Okay, pretty much keep going straight. I love all of these towns. They're so pretty. Okay, so I grabbed that. And then I thought I heard an Oculus nearby, but oh, it is. It's on the top of that building. Whoop. Then I will worry about the event later. Did you... I have to say, I love Snezhnaya's music.
Quick, let's pack it up.
I feel like every time that I hear a new song, it's just so breathtaking. I feel like they've really done a good job at the soundtrack for Snezhnaya. I don't know if it's I don't know if it will outrank any of my other favorite soundtracks, because I adore Fontaine's soundtrack and I absolutely adore Nodcry's soundtrack. I feel like I like all the soundtracks on the same ranking. I don't feel like any soundtrack like out of the two outrank sorry. I feel like each soundtrack is like my top soundtrack. I don't like one soundtrack over the other. I think that they're pretty much on par. So I kind of feel the same way with Snezhnaya's soundtrack as well. I feel like they're all just like so like they just take the top spot no matter what. But yeah. I like that this is... I like a lot of the, or I like how this town is just a mixture of fall and snow. Fall and winter. Like, some of the trees still have its leaves. It's kind of colorful. It really reminds me of the transition between Mondstadt and Dragonspine, where all of a sudden snow starts covering the ground a little bit more. You kind of have the snowflakes going, but there's still a little bit of greenery and shrubbery and stuff. Nice.
I really want to go traveling.
Yeah,
I don't mind
see,
where we go.
I feel like
my friends with me.
Okay. I feel like Nodcry is the one that I have the most amount of songs that are on my like list. Fontaine, I have a few songs that I've added to like my general playlist as well. So I mean, if I'm going off of that, then it would be Nodcry and then Fontaine and then probably Snezhnaya. After that, I mean, Samara's music is really good too. I like a lot of the boss themes and also the battle music as well. I feel like the battle music is so iconic. I think the next one after Fontaine, or like my fourth slot, would probably be, I want to say maybe Inazuma. Natlands. Natlands is a very weird thing for me because I enjoy the music of it. Like I like it. It's just not something that I would necessarily gravitate towards as well. Yeah, I would say Natlan would probably be in like my bottom 3 in terms of music. Like I think that like it's so hard because all of Genshin's music is phenomenal. And I think that it just kind of comes down to more personal taste as well, because I'm someone who likes more orchestra, like heavy orchestra music, and that's most likely why I gravitate towards more Fontaine, even like Not Cry, because it has more of that traditional orchestra kind of feeling, with like a lot of violins and all that stuff. I'm also not going to pretend that I know anything about music at all. So that's something where I feel like Natlan's it's not really, I feel like that's part of the reason why I don't necessarily like or vibe that heavily with Natlan's music. I mean, I feel like Mondstadt's music is so iconic that it's hard to rank it anywhere, because it's like, yeah, like it's definitely yeah, for me Mondstadt is something where it's hard, where Mondstadt is so iconic and so nostalgic based, but like I don't really put it on that much. Like if I had to choose between Fontaine and Mondstadt music, I would do Fontaine, like always. Yeah, I also think that for whatever reason, I feel like Mondstadt is just so Genshin coded. For like whatever reason, I feel like if anyone has played Genshin, they would know, hands down would know Mondstadt music. Whereas, you know, people might not know much about Nodcry's music or whatnot. Like I feel like if I was to put the music on for other people, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't necessarily vibe with Mondstadt music. It almost feels too much like it's coming from a game. Let me go navigate over here and grab this teleport waypoint. And I also think that part of it also comes from the fact that I very much love Fontaine's aesthetic as well. Like I'm a huge oh, okay. Or like more of like the Victorian-esque style of stuff, so I think that also probably plays a role into it as well. Where also I hear Oculuses, but I do not see them. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, and there's the teleport down there. Whoop. Woo. And there's another one over here. Oh my God. I feel like there's like 5 different Oculuses that are all pinging at the same time. I don't know where the other one might be. That's okay, because I just want to get the teleports. Ooh, there's some chests over there. Okay. I'm not going to do that. And then I know that there is the underground, which I will get. Nice. Yeah, I also want to add more emotes, and I just haven't had the time to draw them. But I thought that those would be, I feel like those emotes are like the most essential ones. Yeah, I also love how they turned out too. There we go. And then, ooh, what is down here? Ooh. Like a cool little factory? Or is this? No. Because that is over here. Okay. Sure, go right ahead. Sure, if you want. I don't typically do raids because I just haven't gone into the habit of doing so. But who do you have in mind? Whoops, that's not it. Ooh. Okay, let me... Sorry, 1 second. Ooh. Sorry, I was just answering a text and then I looked her up. Okay, sounds good. I will 100% raid her when I finish stream. That's also going to be good practice because I kind of want to get into raiding people instead of just ending stream. I've been trying to find some smaller creators to raid, but it's also hard because I'm such an introvert as well. So I'm just like, and also I tend to be lurkers, or I tend to be a lurker in a lot of people's streams. Ooh, there is like an Oculus around here. Is it? I think that it would be under, potentially. Cool. It looks like it should be under. I don't know if it would be at the top. Maybe it is at the top. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. I will get that later. Whoops. So everything Everything else is fine over here. Well, I mean, there's still these two, two of them over here. But I won't grab those right now because I kind of want to focus on getting some more stuff for Odette so that I can level her up. And then I also want to unlock the domain over here for her talents as well. What would be the easiest way to get there? I think probably going from this teleport. Maybe. Whoops. Oh, that's right. There is this Oculus over here that I totally forgot to grab last time because I got stuck. What is shift? Oh, that's how you grab it. Okay, I was climbing the crane. I did not realize that there was a lift right here. That's a lot easier than what I was trying to do. No, I'm going the wrong way. Whoop. Here's also another Oculus, but where is it? Probably down below. I'll grab that one later. What would be the best way to get out of here? You know what? I think I'm just going to go from this teleport waypoint. I don't really feel like trying to figure out how to get out of that cave. I feel like I'll spend more time figuring that out than it would take for me to run from this teleport waypoint all the way over there. Nice. And I need to go this way. Do I have a Shrine of Depth key? Does not look like it. I probably get those maybe from the meeting point? I'm not 100% sure. Or once I level up the Statue of 7 more. Now, can I climb this? Oh, yes, I can. There we go. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. That, like, this entire shot. Oh my god. I think... See, I'm like... I feel like Snezhnaya is 100% on par with the moon. I think so far, just in terms of exploration and sights. Whoops. I feel like Snezhnaya is my favorite. I think... I can't remember. I don't know if you have to have the fire. Hold on. I want to actually test this. This is the same. It's the same one. Whoops. There we go. Huh. Interesting. That's, I mean, true. Fair enough. I mean, it's like what, like having pyro characters when you go to Dragonspine, and you're just like, or like cryo characters. You're just like, oh, sheer cold shouldn't be able to affect someone who has a pyro vision, but like whatever. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because it's like a whole different mechanic. But I was kind of curious to know if this fire would melt them or not. I feel like if anything, this fire should melt it, but it's just a part of the mechanic, unfortunately. But yeah, it kind of feels a little bit silly that you can't melt it with regular old pyro. Whoop. Oh. Okay. How? It sure does. Tvat definitely has its own laws. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this one. I'll spend some time figuring out all the mechanics later. It's also
big mistake.
It's also going to be very interesting when it comes down to, oh, I don't know her name, but the fairy guards. It's going to be very interesting if the fairy guard needs a wind glider, considering that she actively has wings. I hope that I hope that Genshin finally has it where the character can just use their own wings, and don't have to rely on the wind glider, because it feels kind of silly. Yeah, like that's the same thing. It's just like Durin can't fly without the wind glider, but I feel like his wings. Hold on. No. It's been a hot minute. I mean, oh well, no, actually he does have wings. Never mind. For a hot second I thought that was just a part of his coat. But yeah, no, he does have wings. It's the same thing with Durin. I'm just like, let him use his wings. You know, like I think it's up here. Like, and it's like, I kind of get it to a certain degree because it's a whole other animation, and I mean, actually, no, not really. I don't actually get it, because you have Chaska that can fly, and Chaska doesn't even have wings. Yeah, like it's so, like, it's like, yeah, like Chaska can use her gun to fly. But like other characters can't? Like it feels so silly sometimes.
Good roll.
Maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
I feel like a lot of people have pointed that out recently. I feel like people pointed it out more with Durin, and then it's just kind of gone progressively worse as they've brought in characters that have wings. You're just like, okay. These, I feel like enough is too strong for this team. Whoops. I feel like I just have to deploy her shield and all the enemies just die. Which it's fine for right now. Nope. Ooh, did I do this correctly? Come on, come on. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, definitely not going to interact with that because that's probably a quest. Also, I'm collecting everything that I can find because there's probably going to be a character that needs at some point. Ooh. Interesting. Also, where am I with these drops? I still definitely need way more. I also don't want to do too much artifact farming until Stygian Onslaught comes. Because it's, I can get a bit more artifacts through that mode, which is definitely going to be a bit better in terms of resin efficiency, which is definitely what I need to do. And it also makes sense because I feel like a lot of characters are probably going to need this set anyway. Ooh. There we go.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Ooh, got an achievement. Also, I wanted to take a look at my Primo gem counts. Where am I with that? I have 41 wishes. Okay. Because, like, I'm guaranteed, because I lost my 50-50 early to Dia. But I'm like, do I go for C3 Arlecchino? Or do I just save my guarantee for the water nymph next patch? I don't know. That's nice. That's nice that you got Arlecchino's weapon. It's definitely a good weapon. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, part of me is sometimes I'm really tempted to pull on banners, but I'm like, I have to be good. I have to save. I can't be too loosey-goosey with all my pulls. But yeah, sometimes it's hard. Like right now where it's just like the weapon banner. Because I have both characters on the weapon banner, I'm like, I could pull for it. Pull on it. See what I get. Because like for me a lot of times it's just I just want to see if I win the 50-50 or not. But then also with the weapon banner, it doesn't carry over the guarantee. Like the encounter points don't carry over. So then if I lose the 50-50, like, oh, okay. And then I also know Odette's weapon isn't the greatest. And then I already have Arlecchino's weapon. And I don't necessarily feel like there's any other character that could use Arlecchino's weapon. So it's like, it's like initial reactions like, I have both characters, I should pull on the weapon banner. And then the longer that I yes, the sheer colds. Oh my god, this is draining it so fast.
No.
Oh.
Not me. Too.
Okay. That is actually, I really like that. I kind of wish that it was a little bit granted. Where am I? I'm on like level 2. I'm in a level 2 area. That is I've opened my backpack 3 different times and my brain could not register that I actually opened it. Whoops. There we go. I don't need you. Where am I going, actually? Okay. I'm going in the correct direction. But yeah, and then same thing, even like with Arlecchino's banner, it's just like, ooh, I really want to go for like C3. I want to try to C6 her at some point, but then part of me is just like, is C3 worth it over potentially getting a guaranteed character? Like a new character? That I could slot into or like make a brand new team? I don't know. There we go.
Fine. Let's do this.
Busted.
I feel so bad. Enough is just like a fly zapper. It's fine, I'll just stay here and it just zaps them out of the sky.
Slow.
Quietly now.
I feel so bad. It's like I'm swatting flies and I'm like, no.
Take it easy. Busted.
Whoa.
Quietly now.
Okay. Ooh, I also need to unlock the domain. I'm very close to it. Let me navigate that. Whoop. How would be the best way to get there? Or what would be the best way to... Oh, it's underneath. Okay. It's down below. That makes my life a hell of a lot more easier. Whoop.
It's getting a little cold. Time to bundle up.
Go. I keep thinking that I have to press more buttons to activate this instead of just pressing the A button. I feel like a lot of fast travel stuff, you have to press other buttons than just A. Well, I know, I mean, Stellar Swirl is a thing. I feel like Dendro would probably, not really. Oops, that's not what I want. Hold on. So we got like an advanced Electro. We got advanced Dendro. In all honesties, I would probably say maybe it sounds so weird, but maybe Pyro. I feel like maybe Pyro would be a part of the stellar reactions. Have a much more kind of advanced melts, because I'm kind of just thinking about any other elements that haven't really been buffed by the lunar reactions. Because like Electro got buffed, or like what is the reaction? Or like taser, basically like the taser reaction got buffed with lunar reactions. Geo got buffed with lunar reactions. Dendro got buffed. Dendro? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, like Dendro got buffed as well. So really like the only elements that didn't really get buffed was Pyro, and like Anemo. That's about it. But I mean, I could see Dendro getting buffed again as well. But yeah. Yeah, very much. Yeah, I would probably say maybe a more advanced version of like a melt reaction. And then Stellar Swirl has already been confirmed to have happened. We're getting of all the characters that got buffed. Because like Electro, Cryo, and Anemo got buffed with the witches stuff. Whoops. You go navigate over here. What would be the easiest way to get there? I feel like maybe just kind of continuing this way. No, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna go back to the domain. Yes, like that's like any sort of like vape or melt, especially because I feel like now is the perfect time to do that, because of the cryo, or because we're in Snezhnaya. But yeah. It's like I'm also trying to think of like older 5 stars as well that like, so I feel like Hu Tao should also get buffed at some point too, because she is like, I mean, Arlecchino pretty much took Hu Tao's spot. Yeah. Oh no, it's okay. Even I mean, even like because I'm assuming because they would also buff older characters too, so that's so like indirectly I think Vape would also get buffed alongside because of each character getting their own buffs. And also wait, no, I don't have to do this. Oops. Whoops. I probably should have gotten that later. Now I'm kind of trapped. Nice. What is my Hu Tao? Because I know that I built her. Hu Tao was like one of my very first 5-star characters. And And so I built her very early on in my, when I started playing Genshin. My Hu Tao's top 22%. Just, I mean, it's fine. I've pretty much completely benched her, since Arlecchino. Like, Arlecchino is just a much, I enjoy Arlecchino's playstyle a lot more than Hu Tao. Hu Tao kind of feels a little clunky for me to play. But yeah, I mean, this build is very reminiscent of my early days when building characters. Because, like, yeah, I give them a whole bunch of crit damage, but their crit rates is, their crit rate is something else. Yeah, do I even have her? Yeah, I have her on crit rates, circlet as well. I mean, my pieces aren't atrocious, it's just that her balance is a bit all over the place.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Oh, I did not even realize. Ooh, what? Hold on. Come on, come on. No! I was so close. Oh, there is, no, that's not what I want.
Good eye.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I don't know if that was just because she was like dead
No
or
need to
like if
fret.
that just.
I shall
Oh, okay.
Witness my rise.
Interesting. I guess I have to go back. I know. Yes, Dia. Hold on. Yeah, I know that a lot of people use Dia when exploring Dragon Spine. Don't know. Yeah. I will have to level her up and ascend her, which I don't really want to do. It's fine. It's just me not paying attention. Oops.
Staring into my eyes is ill.
There's still a long road.
Well, it's the fact that I'm now in a level 2 zone in terms of in terms of the cold. So basically, from what I'm gathering, is that different areas have different levels of coldness. And so I've been so used to exploring a level 1 zone that it doesn't really require a lot of the like, I don't really need to do a lot of the heat stuff. But now, because I'm in a level 2 zone,
Count me in.
it's using up a lot more of my energy a lot faster, which is just something that I'm not used to and I'm not really paying attention. But I also like that mechanic too. I like that they basically did the equivalent of sheer cold, but making it not as annoying. Granted, like, I feel like sheer cold wasn't 100% annoying. Like, I didn't really mind it, but I know that a lot of players didn't really care for it. But also on the flip side, I was able to get over to the Statue of Seven a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't mind it. Ooh. So yeah, so there's quite a bit of areas that I need to unlock through world questing, which is fine. What? Oh, there is some of those enemies up here. Let me... Oh, and then also... Okay. So, let me worship the statue. Ooh. I'm super duper close to being able to level it up. Do this, so then I can unlock more of the sword. The answers and hope. How much time has slipped away since someone looked at the starry sky? Oh, I wish that the words at the top didn't disappear as fast. I feel like that might be... I don't know if that would be important lore or, whoops. Or just kind of like something... Nope, going the wrong way. Something unique or whatnot. Or if it just doesn't really matter in the first place. Yes, this is the way that I want to go. No, I'm not going to help you. Oh, there it is. I was like, where?
Busted.
Where is this thing? I definitely want it not as close to the edge as possible. So then that way the drops don't just roll off the edge, because that would definitely suck. And there's a few more of them down here.
Insulation chamber. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Whoops.
This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it.
Go.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Ooh, I should not be doing that way.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Oh, and there's the Oculus up there. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, we're getting closer to that area that has the weird, almost like lightning strikes around it. Ooh. Oh, these are so cool. Where am I going? Okay. I guess I will continue this way? Yes, no? Kind of. I mean, I could definitely continue this way and then get some of the teleport waypoints, and I also need to unlock the meeting points as well. Do I want to go this way? I guess so, because I don't think that this area is necessarily accessible. Yes. Yeah. Plus also I'm probably going to wrap up stream in about 10-15 minutes. Just because I have an appointment that I have to leave at like right at 3-4, so I need to give myself some time to get ready for that. Oh. So yeah, I guess. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, interesting. I didn't even see the guy over there. Oh my god, where am I going? Navia's 100% dead. Oh my god, that was so incredibly lucky. If I can find a way to get some more of the heat source, because I am running low. I did not mean to plunge there at all. Any heat source? Any sort of heat source. Oh, I don't think that I can climb. Oh no, I can. Okay. No, I can't. Oh no. Where is it? There should be. Oh, there's stuff over here. I'm not going to make it. Maybe. I might. If Navia can move faster, then I will. Okay. There we go. Oh my lord. Ooh, there's a Steely around here. Whoops. Ooh, what is all this? Oh, okay. I guess it didn't matter. What are these? What is this? Okay. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I have to... No. Wait, hold on. Do I have to do them in order? Go up. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if this is a puzzle or what. But I will figure it out later. Okay. Oh, I see. Hold on.
Busted.
Let me remove the bear. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Take it easy.
Need to grab more of this. I'm not paying attention. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. Not temporary blueprints. Oh, okay. That looked so much more complicated than what it actually was.
Whoa,
In all honesty, I did not understand what it wanted me to do. Like, it already looks correct. Whoops. Where? Okay. There's the next teleport waypoint that I'm trying to get to. I would also like to... Okay, once I find this teleport waypoint, then I want to try to unlock the last Statue of 7. And then I think I will probably call it there. By the time that I get to it, it'll take me some time to get to it anyway. I grab that. Nice. Next Statue of 7 is over here. Which means... realistically, I think I should probably go to the train station and then take the train up along there. But then that begs a question of what track do I need? Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I'm here. Oh, can I not grab the train from here? Hold on. Yeah, no. I don't think that I can actually grab the train. Okay. Well, please don't start the meeting point quest since I've, God damn it. I knew that that was a risk. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh.
No way. Did you say a ghost? It's true, I swear. Everyone's talking about it. The moment it strikes midnight, eerie music echoes from the theater. Someone even saw a ghost shadow dancing on the wall.
Yeah, it's currently 2:43 p.m. at my place. My time is Pacific Daylight Time.
You're sure someone didn't just make that up to scare people? Yes, I heard it last night. The sound was so eerie. I don't even know how to describe it.
And this is... Okay. I feel like Genshin should really have a back button that you could just like exit quests out. Oh, so we're like almost 12 hours apart, or more than 12 hours apart. In terms of time. Yeah, 13. I really shouldn't have. Oh, I really shouldn't have teleported to this location. I should have just taken the long way. Ooh.
Who's there?
A voice? Where is it coming from? Can I...
Traveler.
Oh, okay. It's like, can I leave?
Odette? Yes? What were you expecting? A ghost?
So you heard about the rumors?
I have. The eerie music and the dancing ghost.
Ooh.
Here. This is the true form of said ghost.
What is it? An ornament? A decoration?
It's a music box. It was a birthday gift from my mother when I was little. It used to play beautiful melodies, but its internal mechanisms have deteriorated over time. And now... It sounds terrible, doesn't it? It'll take some time to fix, but my daytime schedule tends to be quite packed, and I don't have the right tools at home. So I had to sneak off to my private lounge in the middle of the night.
Wait, did she sneak in through the window that was left open? Did you say your private lounge?
Yes, this area belongs to me. Doesn't it look the part?
It's emptier than I imagine. It seems she really does put a lot of energy into dancing. Sorry, I shouldn't have barged in.
It's fine. To be quite honest, neither of us should be here at this time. But I must say, you're pretty brave. Most would have fled the moment they heard the music or saw a ghost.
So about your music box, what can I do to help?
Always eager to help. That's what they say about you. I guess they were right. I appreciate the offer, but I want to fix it myself. But if you could help me collect some relevant materials and keep it a secret for me, I'd really appreciate that.
Consider it done.
Also, it seems the decor in my lounge doesn't match your expectations. If you want to redecorate it to your liking, you're most welcome. Think of it as a reward for keeping my secret.
A reward?
Did you not want one? Vodyanitsa said fans would do anything for a peek behind the scenes. Oh, that said, could you hold off until the music box is fixed? Your redecoration project, I mean.
Why?
It scares people away. Makes it much more peaceful around here.
Nice. After that, Odette spends some quiet... Okay, never mind. Woo, such a pretty sound. Okay. At least that wasn't too bad. Yes. I can at least level it up. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I think with that, I'm probably going to end stream. Because it's currently 2:50. It's fine. But yeah, you wanted me to... Okay. You wanted me to raid that person. Let me... Oh. Let me figure out... Yeah, no, I'm not going to have that every 2.5 seconds. I'll do that instead. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to raid. Me. Okay, I just have to figure out how to. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then is there like any like special message that you want to send or anything like that? Because I okay. I think because it's my first rave, I'm just not going to send a message. Yeah. Not what I want. Yeah, I think yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to raid her. Thank you everyone for joining me as I finish up the Snezhnaya Archon quest. It was phenomenal. I will be live on Tuesday. I'm probably doing the same thing that I did today, which is just exploring Snezhnaya, building up more of Odette, and so forth and so on. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. No, hold on. What? Oh, it might be channel. Hold on. The raid did not go through. It might. Might be some sort of channel protection. Hold on. Let me try again. No. Cannot raid her. Is it? Let me try one more time, and then if I can't, then that's that. Because I know that sometimes on channels you can limit, you can put filters on to be like, this person needs like X amount of like followers or viewers or whatever to raid their channel, just for protection so that you don't get like bot raided or anything like that. Let me. I don't know if I can find. Yeah, there is also another way, I think. Let me. Let me try this instead. Whoops. let me try this, and then if it doesn't work, then yeah, we'll have to pass this time. Let's see. Yeah. So her raid settings don't allow me to raid her at this time, which definitely sucks. At least I tried. But yeah, I mean, I will definitely check her out off stream as well. Just kind of check out her vibe and like maybe watch some of her streams. I'm always down to watch new creators as well. But yeah, it's sad that we couldn't raid her, but that's fine. But yeah, we'll just have to raid someone else next time. But with that being said, I'm going to end stream now. Yeah. That being said, I'm going to end stream. I will be back on Tuesday. Dependent on everything, I might only stream 2 days next week. Kind of just depends on my schedule. We'll see how it goes. I always post my stream schedules on Sunday on my YouTube channel for the week. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.